Let's talk about how to use a pinhole jig to create custom shelving pretty much anywhere you want. This jig is from Craig. They honestly make some of the best jigs out there. So the way you use it is you place it exactly where you want the holes to go. So these are going to be the pinholes to hold up a shelf, let's say in a closet, for example. You go ahead and you drill that first hole. Once that first hole is drilled, you keep the pinhole jig in place, and then you take the little pin that they give you and you place it inside of the jig, and it will hold the jig in place while you're drilling the rest of the holes, which makes sure the jig stays exactly where you need it to be and it doesn't move around a bunch. You don't necessarily need to drill all of the holes in the jig, but if you're trying to make a shelf that is adjustable, you are going to want to give yourself a few options so that it can be adjusted in the future. You're going to do this in the front corners and the back corners of your unit so that the shelf has somewhere to rest on the pinholes. This pinhole jig comes with a nifty little piece also that you can place on either side of the jig, and it lines it up squarely with the outside of the unit that you're working on. There's also space to clamp it into place as well so that you can make sure that it doesn't move anywhere while you're doing the initial drilling. Once you get all 4 of the corners done, you can then add pins in and add your shelf, and it can be adjustable for whatever height you need it to be later. This is a great way to customize a project that does not have pre-drilled holes in the wood and allows you to make something that is much more custom. Full details and links on my site under the blog post for the pin jig tutorial.